The rapid model is another example of a way to structure collective decision making. In the rapid model, we again get, just like with the RACI model, an overview of roles and responsibilities for critical decisions. It is particularly useful for critical decisions, and it's meant to improve decision effectiveness and gives guidelines for ongoing day-to-day business. By the way, if you notice, the Rapid has a little C attached to it because it's actually um, um, a trade name or commercial property of, I think it's Bain Consultants. So if you're using Rapid in any publication, make sure you put your little C next to it. So the Rapid model is essentially based on decision roles of, and that's the acronym RAPID, on four decision roles. There's a recommender, that's the R. There is a must agree, A. So the A here is somebody who has veto rights. If the A does not agree, the decision is not made or the action does not go ahead. P are the individuals to perform the task once the decision is made, and there can be more than one. I are the input providers who have relevant information for the decision to be made, and D is a single decision maker. Graphically, this is what the rapid model looks like. We have a recommender for the decision or action. We have a decision maker who makes the final decisions and commit the organization to action. We have multiple performers who are those who are accountable for performing once the decision has been made. And then on the side, we have those who provide input, must be consulted, but may be ignored. So you need to get their input. You don't need to necessarily take it. And on the right, we have the must agree. They must be consulted and may not be ignored. They have veto right. So for example, the R, the D, and the P may be the same person. Typically, the A will not be, and the I are potentially a multitude of people outside. So again, on this slide, more detail, only one D, only one to make a decision, only one R, the individual who developed the recommendation and is highly credible with everybody. There could be multiple I's, and the important thing here is not to have too many of them, only those that are really relevant to the decision. A has veto rights, so that role should be well understood and sparingly assigned. There could be multiple P's, the other ones doing the work. Going back to the A, very often that could be the legal counsel in an organization, because that person may have some very specific constraint on what can be decided, what can be done, or it could be the CEO or the executive director, or what have you. So this model. It works well for more complex decisions as compared to the RACI model. I have seen both used. Personally, I like the RACI model better because it's a more flexible, more agile model. This one really I think applies to heavier kind of decisions, especially since you have that split of role between the recommender and the decision maker, or the decider, as one of our former presidents used to say. So I'll let you play with those. Again, see which one of those two you're most comfortable with, and experiment with them. But both of those are models that clarify roles, help you structure decisions, and creates more efficiency in the decision-making process.